a Matson-less trip.
Did we even invite him?
No.
I wasn't sure if we invited Matson and Bailey or not. But Matson
Sure we did. If they wanted
and Anderson are doing individual trips this fall.
Matson to the Philippines with Bailey. Anderson and Haley to South Africa.
Me and Bailey are subbing in. Why would you spit on camera? That's disgusting.
So me and Bailey are subbing in. No spit. What do you mean? I don't care. Then he'll cut it out if it's gross.
Anderson just spit in front of the camera.
Yeah, the camera's recording.
It's disgusting. So I'm subbing in for Matson and Bailey's gonna sub in for Anderson on individual adventures this year. I'm not sure how I feel about it at this point. Me and Bailey maybe should have gone together.
When we were planning our honeymoon, we were gonna travel to a few different countries. So we thought it would be fun if we kind of like extended the invitation to like some of our family and friends. First people we asked were Matson and Bailey.
We are headed to the Philippines. We're crashing my sister and brother-in-law's honeymoon.
I'm Haley Lauren, Anderson's wife, epic trip adventure sub.
Me and Haley are on the adventure of a lifetime. It will be epic.
South Africa was a bucket list item for me for a very long time, and luckily I have a husband who often just says yes.
Our final descent to the captain and switch on to fasten seatbelt sign.
Matson and I have traveled a lot together, and then Bailey's very well traveled.
I've spent a lot of time in Asia and Southeast Asia, but I've never been to the Philippines.
I was interested to see how my sweet new husband would do.
I was scared about the amount of hiking that was being proposed.
I was scared about more than hiking.
Are you good?
For now. Stupid ETA making me hike with a stupid GoPro. What do I grab?
How are you feeling? Bringing in the dead.
From the trailhead, we'll hike up the India Venster route all the way to the top. Then we'll soak in the views, then take the cable car back down to the bottom.
All right, so day one officially in Cape Town. The traffic is proving to be pretty intense. We're not sure if it's always like this or if it's because of the Cape Town Marathon happening today. Just didn't know about it, shoot, hey? We're trying to get to Table Mountain and we are stuck in the world's craziest roundabout. Anderson, how do you feel driving on the right-hand side of the car?
Everything's backwards.
Just shoulder checking.
It's kind of nice that traffic is at a very slow pace. I have a lot of time to make decisions.
The signal light is on the other side, so it's on the right. So every time you're just used to signaling with your left hand, the wipers, that's where the wipers are. Wipers go crazy.
Yeah, the wiper blades went off a lot.
Been in the car 45 minutes. GPS said 14-minute drive. And we are farther away from the hike now than when we started. It's been fantastic.
We got to the mountain like an hour or maybe even 2 later than we had originally planned. So it ended up being like the hottest part of the day.
We made it 2 hours later and we're doing it.
Freaking marathoners. We are doing the India Venster route.
There's a bunch of different routes up the mountain and we chose India Venster trail.
India Venster.
Venster. We say it wrong in the video a couple times.
This is the most challenging of all of the hikes up Table Mountain.
Due to the climbing.
Due to the climbing.
It was the most direct route up the mountain.
That's also why we chose
which
it.
is what we like to do.
Guess there's some chains and stuff and ladders and rocks you gotta climb over.
To risk your life to have a little fun.
When we get to the top, we take this cool little tram down. So as long as we get to the top, we're good.
The weather said it's about 22, but 22 in Cape Town is not the same 22 in Saskatchewan. So it feels a little bit toasty out here today.
So this hike's about 3 kilometers and about 750 meters elevation. So pretty much straight up. Basically climbing the side of a cliff.
gonna hear us heavy breathing. Put music over it.
He always does. It'll be like, this was just a cakewalk.
I don't mind a scramble. I think what's frustrating to me is it just is so much slower. So your pace goes from like, whatever, 15 minutes a kilometer to like 35 minutes a kilometer. But it's more direct and really great views of all of Cape Town and along the coast and the ocean. Yeah, it was a beautiful hike.
Fun stuff is about to begin. We're basically at the edge of the Table Mountain cliffside. It's pretty much straight up. So we can't go straight up. Guessing we're gonna have to like zigzag up a bit. But Haley's having so much fun. Her heart is beating out of the back of her chest skin.
The back of my chest skin?
That's what you described it.
No, said my shoulder blade skin.
That's what we needed.
Yeah.
Get us back to
You've
normal.
been sitting on a plane for 2 days. A friend of mine, she did this, like a similar trip to us just a couple weeks ago. She did the same trail. And she was like, you know what, it was pretty terrible. And at one point I almost cried. So I feel like it might be coming up. So if I'm wiping my face, let's just pretend it's sweat.
I remember her telling me about this hike. She's like, oh my gosh, if you do Table Mountain, like it is sketchy. I almost cried. And she's like quite the adventurer. So I was like a little bit nervous going into the hike.
I mean, it's a little sketchy, that's for sure.
But I don't think I had any near tear moments. You're not gonna cry on the hike. Maybe.
You might.
If you're Aileen. Sorry, Aileen. Hi, I love you.
Up we go. Fun stuff. We made it.
We made it.
Beautiful. Wow.
What do I grab?
You're not editing the video, are you? Do you not like it when I spit on the camera, Matson? Haley doesn't.
Why would you do that?
Cut it out, Matson.
Yeah, just cut that part all out. Just makes more work for Matson.
So
Matson edits all the videos.
This trail is very well marked with yellow paint. So if you've gone a couple corners without seeing some yellow footprints, then turn around.
Like, it's so crooked.
I don't understand that Evo, and I actually blame Anderson from when he dropped it in Hawaii.
yeah, I broke it. This is a new one.
Is it on? Like, did you press and hold that button?
It's supposed to be leveled, but it like never is, and you really, I feel like it, yeah, you just can't control it.
Just tap it till it's blue, and then you hold this one.
Evo lesson.
I'm not good with the Evo. I'm more of like I just compliment the video
With here.
with my looks.
I won't turn. Why don't I know how to work this stupid Evo thing? Okay, for an hour and a half in, we are 2.7 kilometers. Can you come take this? And 615 meters. Oh, shit.
And we go 750, so we got another 100 meters up, and another like 200 meters. Just beautiful cliffs, hey? Super cool. I think the hard stuff's over. That wasn't even that bad.
I think anybody really could do it because there is so many different options on the way up, and you can also gondola up. It is very commercialized. So at the bottom there is vendors, and at the top there is like a restaurant essentially.
We did it. An hour 50 to the top. Now we're just trekking across the top of Table Mountain to the cable car, where we're really hoping that there's cold beer. That would just be a little cherry on top.
It's nice when you got cold beer waiting for you at the top
Yeah.
of the mountain. That never happens. Never happens.
Yeah, we like sat on this ledge and like cheersed our beers.
It was epic.
It was epic.
So that was Table Mountain. It was an awesome hike. Highly recommend if you're in Cape Town.
Awesome hike, awesome views,
Not too long.
and beer at the top.
Beer at the top. Tune into ETA next time for another epic trip adventure.
All right, it's morning number 1. We just got up. We're trying to figure out our lives.
It's a little bit rainy.
How's your first sleep?
Good. It's a nice firm bed. I liked it.
I was gonna say, my goal when I travel is to blend in and not look like a tourist. And then Michaela gave us matching fluorescent backpacks. So that's good.
I mean, I